Hey there, Bradley Loudata here, creator of the Gloomraider fantasy adventure role-playing game. For this video, I'm just going to go over how experience points works in the game. So stay tuned and we'll get right into that. Alright, here we have the cover of the basic rule set. And we're going to go to level advancement. There's only one paragraph here that's relevant for this video, and that's the first one. It talks about experience points. It represents your increasing skill at your Gloomraiding profession. Profession being Delver, Templar, Sorcerer, or Wizard. And then experience points is gained through Gloom rating by bringing treasure out of the Gloom at 1 experience point per gold piece value, and by overcoming challenges like defeating monsters, avoiding traps, and solving puzzles. Today I'm just going to go over the defeating monsters part. I'm going to use the Denizens of the Gloom book for that. The other, avoiding traps, solving puzzles, I will give some details in the Gloom Master's Guide. But as a Gloom Master, I think you can kind of figure that out for yourself and come up with whatever you think is fair. All right, let's switch over to Denizens of the Gloom. In the beginning port here, we go over different notes, and we're going to go to experience points right here. All right, so here under experience points, monsters will have a base experience point number listed at the end of their stat block, and this is referencing that. The base number of experience points an adventuring party earns by defeating that particular monster. It says additional XPs can be earned if the party experiences particular abilities that the monster has, and it's denoted in parentheses next to the ability name. And then you'll add that number to the base experience points for a total, and awarding it to those party members that experienced it. And it's only once per encounter. All right, to go over how experience points works for monsters, we're going to use the Gloom Squid as an example. Just so you know, the Gloom Squid is essentially a dark mantle. Description here: a dark-colored squid-like monster that blends in with rocky surfaces, clinging to ceilings like a stalactite with its webbed skirt of tentacles. Can't use the name Dark Mantle, so I came up with Gloom Squid. Anyways, you defeat one, you get 15 experience points. If, when you fight a Gloom Squid, and it uses its darkness ability, which it likely will, it's a standard tactic, going to add 35 experience points to this. So if you see a Gloom Squid clinging to a ceiling, a full round of combat, multiple archers or what have you, could take one out and you'll get 15 experience points. If the creature uses its darkness ability, it'll be 50 experience points. If it also uses its grab ability, it'll be 55 experience points. And that only applies to the party members that are there for the combat, those who experience it. And just like with gold, the experience points are divvied up by all those who are there. So like with gold, let's say you find 100 gold pieces in a sack, and you have 5 party members. That'll be 20 experience points, and then they get that sack of gold to get home. That'll be 20 experience points for each party member. So let's say you fought a Gloom Squid, used its darkness and its grab, killed it, and in the room is a sack of 100 gold pieces. That'd be a total of 155 experience points for the encounter, divided by 5 party members. That'd be 31 experience points for each party member. And that's how experience points will work. Pretty simple. If you have any questions, just leave a comment and I'll answer it. But other than that, that's all I'm going to go over for this video. Thank you for watching. Until next time, in Tenebras.